of War, the third-person shooter from Epic Games, which may just be the great hope to turn the 360 into a must-buy console. We have been waiting for this title with much hope, and it's finally here, and we're going to tell you whether your hopes will be crushed.
Now, since it's such a big game, we've decided to break up the review. Later in the show, we'll give you a full review of the multiplayer game. But for now, here's our review of the single-player mode for Gears of War. O-M-F-G. By that we mean, oh man, finally, Gears of War. The game we've been waiting for since before we even had our Xbox 360s. The game that will justify the small fortune you spent on that 60-inch plasma TV. The game that will make you say, Halo what? Okay, maybe that's a little too much hype. But the folks in Redmond should breathe a sigh of relief, because Gears delivers on all its lofty promises of innovative shooter gameplay and true next-generation graphics. In short, Gears of War is the masterpiece everyone but Kaz Hirai has been hoping for. So, why is it so great? It starts with the story. You are Marcus Phoenix, disgraced soldier from the elite Gears unit who is freed from prison in one last desperate attempt to fight off the Locust Horde.
Welcome back to the army, soldier.
A monstrous race that rose up from inside the Earth-like planet Sera years before to bring humanity to the brink of extinction. All the requisite twists and turns are thrown into the plot, never seeming too ridiculous or strange. And the Gears that fight alongside you in your four-man squad are given just enough personality to stand out without being stupid caricatures.
Who loves you, baby?
The destroyed beauty of the world of Sera, a once noble society teeming with culture and art, now reduced to rubble, acts almost as another character in the game, with detail only made possible by the power of a next-generation console like the 360. Oh, how I love you, pixel shaders! You'll battle your way through its glorious ruins, sometimes on branching pathways that offer a little replayability to the single-player campaign. But what really stands out about Gears is the gameplay. Far from relying on the conventions of your standard FPS or third-person shooters, Gears takes the best of those games and creates something new. A new kind of gameplay that truly blends action and strategy as well as fun and realism. The designers call it stop and pop. You stop at cover and pop your head around corners or over obstacles, much as you would if you were actually being shot at by a huge beast-like creature wielding automatic weapons. Or so I'm told. Using cover is crucial, and is the thought behind the game's entire control scheme. The A button is your all-purpose don't get shot button, allowing you to duck behind cover, move from cover to cover, jump over stuff, and my favorite, run like a roadie at Ozfest. That was fun, let's do it again. Okay, one more time. Okay, now I'm getting queasy. The control scheme in Gears takes a little getting used to, but it won't be long before you're in the groove of running from cover to cover, shotgunning around corners, and lobbing grenades into huge locust-spewing emergence holes.
Got it!
But even though Gears of War looks great and plays great, it's very, very tough. Enemies play almost like other humans, using cover wisely, flanking your position, and being harder to take down than a bull moose in heat. Or so I'm told. Because it's everything we expected and a little bit more, we give the glorious Gears of War a... What's that? We haven't even mentioned co-op or multiplayer? Well, we're out of time. Fine, we'll be back later in the show with more Gears and that score. Now we're heading back to tell you what we thought of the multiplayer aspect of the game and give you our final score.
Once the amazing single-player portion of Gears of War is done, what's left? Well, how about playing through it again? But this time, crank up the difficulty and bring a pal. Or at least someone who accepted your friend request on Xbox Live. The entire campaign is available for co-op play, both online and split screen. The second player controls Marcus's friend Dom, and together they can shoot and stomp their way through the insanity difficulty level.
Just getting fun.
Which is borderline impossible to play solo.
Get in there and flank that nest. We'll cover.
Two heads are better than one after all, and two hammers of dawn are just about unstoppable. There really should be more online co-op in gaming. It's probably as close as the internet generation gets to a meaningful bonding experience outside of MySpace.
You good?
Yeah, but I got a problem.
So you're not really good then, are you? If you feel the computer just can't keep up with you anymore, time to take on Versus Mode. 2 teams of 4 go head-to-head in 8 beautifully designed maps. This is the real reason Gears of War won't be leaving your 360's disc tray anytime soon. There's no capture the flag or king of the hill or any of that lightweight crap. Just 3 variants of knockdown, drag-out, rocket-launching, chainsaw-slicing, head-stomping deathmatch. Warzone is the standard kill-them-before-they-kill-you game. Assassination gives each team a leader who must be protected at all costs. Remember, you are expendable. Rank is everything. But the variant that kept us playing the most? Execution, in which the only way to kill an opponent is to blow them to pieces. Or to stomp their head into goo while they're down. Ew, how does he keep screaming after his head's been smushed? Multiplayer is just as great as the offline play. It doesn't play like the usual spastic, circle-strafing, first-person shooter. It has a feel all its own. It's actually kind of refreshing. Post-apocalyptically refreshing. The total package is one of the best things you'll play all year, and an easy 5 out of 5. Come on, like you didn't see that coming.